right here, live on the patio with my pastor in his home overlooking the TSU campus. And no, I'm not going to get up and show it to you. If you were here a few minutes ago, I had a marvelous, not here, but with me on a live stream a few minutes ago. I was on the front porch with KHAOS, the poet in North Nashville, and yeah, we got 3 new subscribers, and everybody loved KHAOS. And he shared some pretty freaking dark poetry, but he started with the one that he introduced himself to me with in my office in your church,
Right.
which was happiness. It's just a beautiful poem. And hello, Mitch, you're back. Hi, Mitch. Mitch is one of my most faithful viewers. How old are you now, Mitch? 8? They had a tornado in Illinois the other day, last Monday. They did, yeah.
Where is Mitch?
Mitch is in the comments.
Okay.
So we are now live streaming, and this conversation will theoretically, if YouTube plays, get recorded and uploaded by tomorrow or something, and be out there for posterity.
Now, where is Mitch?
Mitch is in Illinois, but Mitch doesn't want to talk about Mitch, and it looks like he's gone, but sometimes that's the internet. He came by and gave us a thumbs up. But anyways, I'm here to talk to you.
Yes.
And yeah. You are how old now, may I ask?
79.
Yeah, 79. And so it's high time that we had a conversation recorded for posterity.
That's right.
So yeah. Hey, sit, Rudd.
Yes.
30 minutes ago, you said, when are you going to stop this live stream? I got to go to bed. I'm sick. Go to bed. I love you. My day is freaking awesome. Didn't you just see KHAOS? You were there the whole time saying, what are you going to go on?
Is that Mitch?
No. Mitch said hi. He gave us a thumbs up. And this is somebody else. Sit Run LTD.
Okay.
And yeah, but when I was on the porch with KHAOS, it's fine print.
Okay.
Yeah, and if I were really good, I would have somebody to moderate the comments so you and I could just talk.
Yes.
And when I was talking to KHAOS, he can go down rabbit holes just like you can.
Right.
And the people who were on the comments were moderating for me. I'd come back and there'd been 5 comments and somebody else had answered them, which was wonderful. But so, how was my day? One of the things was divine arrangements. It started out when I landed at the airport and I picked up my car and you were the first person I called.
Okay.
And so I go to put his address in the maps because I know generally how to get here, but I'm just used to Google telling me turn by turn.
Yeah.
And my phone has dropped his address. I'm like, freak. So I know he lives by TSU. I put in TSU. Who is he? First, KHAOS was here before. This is the Reverend Edwin C. Sanders II, pastor of Metropolitan Interdenominational Church in North Nashville, a community of believers.
Inclusive of God.
Inclusive of all.
Inclusive of all and alienating to none.
Leading to the world to spiritual growth.
Leading the world to spiritual growth.
By sharing God's love
with the world.
Okay, sharing God's love with the world. Yeah, this morning I couldn't remember the leading the world to spiritual growth.
Leading the way to spiritual growth.
Leading the way to spiritual growth by sharing God's love with the world. Yeah. Yeah, so you're not really sick. Okay, so yeah, this is first person who brought to me the idea, we have 3 thumbs up already, who gave me the idea of by sharing God's love with the world, you make the world a better place. Hey, Matthew Goat. Hey, Matthew Goat. We like goats.
Yes.
And this weekend, I was in Minneapolis with somebody whose message is also sharing love with the world. And
you were in Minneapolis this past weekend?
Yeah.
That's where they had that heinous crime.
This weekend?
This weekend.
I live under a rock. I had my...
Yeah, somebody went into a building and killed these people.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Minneapolis has been crazy lately.
Well, yeah.
That's where that ICE thing happened, where they killed those women.
And the beauty that I saw when I was in Minneapolis, there are buildings that have in their brickwork,
yes.
messages of peace and love.
Peace and love, yeah.
There are flags everywhere that are not very hospitable toward ICE. And where I live in the mountains of southeastern Kentucky, I've only seen one flag about ICE, and that one is welcoming ICE.
Wow, welcoming.
Yeah, where I live, people think differently. They want to protect what they got.
Wow,
And the thing is, there's no need for ICE to come there, because it's all white
no
people.
reason.
Yeah, but,
No reason why I do.
do I ever plan on quitting YouTube? I don't know, I don't plan. I get up in the morning and I ask God, what shall I do to serve? And right now, YouTube gives me this live in gratitude channel where I
Yeah.
can talk about my faith. And people can find it when they find it, and it's all good. And we now, we're up to 5 thumbs up. And I hold a space, monthly, it's separate, I've talked about it, there are short things that will connect you to it, or perhaps on live streams before. I hold a monthly space of a conversation about seeing the miracles and bearing witness to miracles and blessings in everyday life, where people can come forward and do that.
I wish
And
you had been here Sunday and taped my sermon.
I would have loved, yeah, but see, that's the thing,
I
the
do.
reason we're doing a live stream is because I don't have any room on my devices to tape anything anymore. I try to tape 15 seconds of the lovely drive of clouds, because I play lists about country drives,
Right.
and it is, it tells me your storage is full. So, no, it won't even take a 15-second video of driving you down when I dropped you off this morning at St. Thomas.
St. Thomas, yeah.
Hey, Alona, and time here currently, it's after 4 p.m.
Is it
Central Time.
Is it that time?
Yeah, it's already, so it's after 5 Eastern, and I need to go
What's in
home.
this corner back here?
I live in Kentucky, but I'm currently in Nashville, so it's Central
What's that
Time.
in the right corner of the screen?
Hey, Matthew,
What's that thing that's
Right.
there?
left, right, this?
Go up.
Go up.
What is that?
Okay, this, I can turn the camera.
I'll try not to
Okay,
smile and
no,
look at it.
okay, so this thing is I can turn the camera around, so if I wanna look at the picture on that wall,
Oh, I see. what
and I
you're
can
saying.
mute if I. And I don't know what the video thing is, cause we're already videoing, and then it looks like I can add extra stuff, and I don't wanna play with that, I don't care to. But
Okay.
stickers and,
It's
so,
interesting, because one reason why I wanted to know what it is the conversation I was in when you had,
Oh,
gone
yeah,
back and
yeah.
came back. Yeah. I was in there talking with Samunya, my son.
his son, yeah,
And even though there's some distinct issues of difference in who we are because of the span of time of our time together.
right.
Like I said,
Well,
he's
you're 79, and he's,
56,
so you haven't been together any more than 56 years.
no more than 56 years.
Right,
And that 56-year period is very significant for us. Because in the 56 years, there's his birth.
there we go.
And then it's our life together as father and son. And one reason why it's just the period of the 56 years is that his mother and I were married when we were 19 years old. And then we were divorced when we were 22 years old. Yeah, 4 years. We were married at 19, 20, 21, 22.
I got married at 22 the first time, and
Is that
it
right?
lasted 20 years. I'm pretty amazed, but yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah, but I'm one of those that when I get in, I stay for a while. I do 20 years with the next one. You knew her. Yeah,
It was
yeah.
amazing for us.
Guys, be nice to each other. Don't call, don't call each other stupid, please.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay.
Yes, but one of the things that we were talking about was one of the things that's interesting when Samunya and I talk about. Now, of course, Samunya thinks of Billy as every bit his mother
Right,
as his birth mother.
right. Well, she's been around in his life. Yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah. There's only 1 year
Right.
of his life that she was not here for at the beginning. But the fact is that we have been
A family.
always intrigued by the ways in which, and I've mentioned this to you before, that one of the things that has made his life what I believe and thank God for as being a cherished and wonderful journey is because relationships often where people come together out of previous experiences are difficult, and especially with families.
Yeah.
Well, it just happened that my birth family and his birth family have a kind of friendship. Now, the friendship is especially...
Isn't your birth family half of Simunia's birth family anyway?
Well, it is that way, but there's the...
He confuses me sometimes.
Yeah, there's the direct...
Bill Cosby, no, this is Edwin Sanders.
It's the direct bond, because our families are friends in ways that are probably more the byproduct of him than anything, because he is first, well, not necessarily first, but he is a primary grandchild to both families. You know?
Yeah, cool.
So everybody's been loving him.
Yeah, of course, yeah. When you be the first grandchild in every family, yeah, they love you, yeah.
He is loving you. So, but it probably also has allowed there to be less friction. At the same time it's allowed for there to be less friction, it's also interesting that it's been a pathway for the establishment of more common ground. And one of the things we were talking to when we first started this particular interview and time together, one of the things that we were talking about is the ways in which our interests probably have taken on a degree of closeness that would not have happened if it were not for the fact of the friendship of our families.
Right.
Because, for instance, I think I've told you this before. You realize...
Doesn't mean I remember.
Well, let me tell you. Well, let me tell you. My first wife...
Do I like school? I did.
Yeah. One thing about my first wife that is interesting and really noteworthy is that she was the first female born into her immediate family for 4 generations.
Wow. Wow.
Now, the next part of that statement is this. Check this out. Of those 4 generations,
Yes.
she's the first female born into it.
Okay. Can I just say something over here for a second?
Sure.
Lorenzo, you bet he got a freezer fall. I don't know why you're making assumptions.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're back to 4 generations, first female born, yes.
One of the most interesting parts of that is of that 4 generations where all those that are born are males, right? She's the first female.
Right.
All those in the first 4 generations
Right.
are graduates of Meharry Medical School.
Okay.
They're all doctors
Okay.
in one way or another.
Right.
Well, being married as the first, being the first woman, but then to be married,
Right.
and then for that marriage to happen with somebody who could care less about being in the medical profession,
Right.
at least not in the medical, traditional medical sense,
Right.
because I still think
You know,
that
your faith path is definitely dealing with
It's
medicine all over the place.
it's a healing thing in my faith path.
Right.
already.
But you don't want to have the scalpel or the.
And that's what I preached, by the way, yesterday.
I'm having a conversation with a friend. You are
Yeah.
welcome to stay. We have 5 thumbs up. I'm very grateful for you to be here, and
Right.
please don't make assumptions
Yeah.
about my friends. Thank
Yeah.
you.
But there were some interesting things about it, because one of the things that that first woman in 4 generations was, is she was an extremely gifted classical musician.
Right. Oh, okay. So
And-
so that explains Simone, who's a beautiful, gifted musician. Okay.
And she-
Hello.
And she already had
Yeah.
avenues to a professional life in classical music.
Beautiful.
To Juilliard,
Right.
New York. And she then really did not
pursue that.
pursue that. She did decide to yield to the tradition.
Right, I'll become a doctor.
And came and went to,
Right, beautiful.
and then that ended up being interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Because little did I know that was going to translate into the thing that would end up bringing me to Nashville, Tennessee.
Right, beautiful.
Because it was between her junior and senior years, her second and third years at Meharry,
Mm-hmm.
that Salunia was born.
Beautiful.
And at that point, after he was born, my life was built going back and forth on a monthly basis between Long Island, New York, and Nashville, Tennessee.
Right, right. I remember the story,
Yeah,
and considering the time,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
Yeah.
ask you to wrap. I want to tell you a few things before we stop.
yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
it was, the thing though, was
Mhm.
I used to fly once a month,
right,
and then I would drive once a month.
right,
I love to drive,
right.
especially
That's
drive.
how I moved from here from Massachusetts to Wilson County, was
Uh-huh.
every 2 weeks, I'd either fly down and drive back, or drive down and fly back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I did that.
You did it for
For-
how long? I did it for
well-
about 8 months.
Well, I did it for
A year?
more
2
than
years?
8 months, it was almost 2 years.
Almost 2 years, that's hard.
Because
That's hard.
what happened in that time though, was that, it created, two different kinds of dynamics in terms of family relationship as well as just interpersonal relationship with our families. And both of our families were very supportive.
Mm-hmm.
And I always have to say, primarily because of Salunia.
Mm-hmm.
But
It helps to have a first grandchild.
it helps.
Yep,
And what
okay.
happened was, he was constantly in an environmental mix that took him in and out of the various social realities.
Wow, so you're moving here and there and there, yeah.
I am a radical Black Panther.
Okay, that's one. Yeah, I remember that.
In
That was
New
part of
York.
your history.
Yeah, in New
Yeah,
York.
and then you ran for governor down here and came in third, and that, I mean.
And that came in, you know.
Yeah,
The-
and you've done, you've
Yeah.
done all sorts, so you have all sorts of personas.
And they were all very meaningful,
Yeah,
because there are ways in which those things go together. There's an interesting picture in our house, and before you leave, I'm just gonna walk you down the hall.
okay, but we're not gonna take the live stream
No,
down,
you have to take
Yeah.
it with you,
Right,
but I'm just gonna say what it's a picture of.
right,
There's a picture on the wall, you go down the hall towards our master bedroom.
right.
And-
Sitting at the lunch counter? No.
Billy enjoys telling her friends,
Okay,
especially her friends, that are of a different kind of admix
okay,
in terms of what their life experiences have been.
right.
Much more,
Straight laced,
well, in some ways, but,
okay. Not,
but
not,
mine-
not your kind of rabble rouser.
oh, not that, no, not.
I mean, he's a peaceful rabble rouser, but a rabble rouser.
That was very, my being a rebel rouser, as well as being a clergy person,
Right,
was hard, because unlike what you might think, the faith-based spiritual self is there. I mean, that was born in me just like it's in my DNA.
right.
Because my daddy was,
Right, you a preacher's kid.
and my daddy was a preacher's
His kid,
kid.
yeah, and was his
I'm
daddy?
the third generation,
Okay.
and it looks like
Simone-
he might be,
yeah. Well,
yeah.
he's a minister of music.
He's
already.
already
Yeah.
into music, yeah.
Right,
And I
yeah.
tell you, I probably would. I'll say this, even if it goes out worldwide,
It
if
is.
I thought that Samuel,
Would move here, you'd have him take the church.
if he would come here and take Metropolitan Church,
Yeah, that would be beautiful. So
I would be gone the next day.
Metropolitan Interdenominational Church is a community of believers inclusive of all and
and
alienating to none.
Leading the way to spiritual growth by sharing God's love with the world.
Right, and Reverend Sanders here has been leading that way since 1981 when the church was founded, and he's 79, and, you know, he would like to have somebody else there. So Christopher is asking us a question. If we had magic, would we rather be teleported into the world of Harry Potter books, Lord of the Rings, or the Edge Chronicles? No, thank you, I'm not gonna, not going there today, thank you so much.
Yeah. No.
No.
That wouldn't work. I'm saying the reason why that wouldn't work for us.
No, I'm not even gonna go down the rabbit hole, because I have things I wanna share with you and then
Okay.
log off, because we've been going for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So-
The thing that is most distinctive to me
Okay,
about what
magic? No,
Cynthia and I find ourselves
right,
being so wonderfully bound to each other by is this. My ex-mother-in-law has a burden of life that is a heavy weight upon her. And that is the fact.
and she's still around, you're 79, so.
Oh, no, she's been deceased for
Okay,
a few
oh,
years.
okay.
But one of
But
the
there's
things that
still an
happened,
ancestral burden.
yeah, but one of the things that she had was a heavy ancestral burden. Is that she was born into a time where, where there were 3 sisters. And one of those sisters died at a fairly young age in life. And the death was the byproduct of one of these kinds of diseases that were a part of that time in history.
Right.
When if you got it, you didn't
Right,
get
what
over it.
was the time in history, what decade?
Oh, it's like in the 30s.
Okay, 1930s we're
In the
talking about,
30s,
okay. Yeah, so
And-
she had an incurable disease and died.
Well, one of her sisters did.
Okay,
And the sister that died
uh-huh,
was always considered to have been the victim of one of those uncontrollable diseases of that era. Much like back then when people had a lot of children, because they knew they were gonna have children that would die.
right, okay, so, so at least you'll have some left.
It was a part of those years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially if you had a farming family,
So that, her mother
yeah,
and her sisters
right,
hated the ministry because their father was a minister,
right.
a country minister.
And what did he preach that made them hate the ministry?
It's just that he had the disease that their sister caught. And everybody,
Made assumptions?
that because he was a poor country preacher, they didn't have what it took to have saved her and preserved her life. It's real interesting too, because the sisters really also have a disdain for clergy types.
Right,
Church
that's
types.
interesting.
Right.
That's interesting how your past really shapes you.
Shapes you.
We're up to 7 thumbs up right now, by the way.
But what happened was they became hell-bent on being successful, prosperous, and highly intellectual. So,
It was the material age, that's what God wanted us, to go forth and do
Right.
things with the materials that were given. Yeah.
so then what happened? That again adds to an interesting little point.
Can we get around
In
this
ter-
up?
in terms of my coming here to Nashville, is that those sisters were, I mean, they developed wealth, they developed the social networks that put them in the.
In the right circles, in the right circles.
Oh,
Oh, we
that
got
kind of
8 thumbs up, look at that,
That's
look
what
at
the
that.
sisters did.
Right.
But guess what the 2 sisters that were not other than the one that died,
Right.
they did everything they could to help the sister who became the mother of my first wife.
Cool.
And one of the things they helped her with was they shaped and molded her in terms of her social status. In
So
terms
she
of-
was definitely in the right
In terms of
circles.
her financial
Right,
resource
right.
and everything else.
They groomed her for,
They
for
groomed
suc-
her.
for success,
And
yeah.
guess what a part of her grooming was?
Okay, being a physician.
When she,
Yeah,
wait,
yeah.
when she got out of,
Undergrad?
undergraduate
Right.
school, the
And-
two older sisters,
Right.
they,
And you're saying she had the choice of Juilliard or medicine?
that's what my first wife had, was Juilliard.
Right,
And she could have gotten to Harry because the bias
Right.
behind the name
right.
is in all the literature of ancient Mary. And it goes
Okay,
back
oh,
ways.
okay,
Yeah.
so her family name was already in the Harry, so she was a shoo-in, yeah,
My
yeah.
great grandfather was there.
Right.
Well, check this out. What that translated into was that they got my ex-mother-in-law,
Mm-hmm,
they got her into Mary.
mm-hmm. Yeah, perfect.
And they didn't get her into Mary but for one purpose.
To become a doctor.
Well, it was really to come, and I should say it like this, it really wasn't Mary.
Right,
What they really did was they got her in the fist.
right.
Because one of the traditions that is still prevailed in some ways
Don't
is that
whisper, yeah.
a lot of people,
Mm-hmm,
a lot of women
mm-hmm,
that go to fist
right.
end up being married to Mary doctors.
So they sent her to Fisk and she got married to you. What a disappointment.
Well, no, they didn't send,
No.
they didn't send my first wife to fist.
Oh, this is her mother.
Her mother.
Her mother, okay.
And she ended up marrying
Okay,
the
okay.
doctor.
All
And what
right.
that translated into was there he was
Uh-huh,
with a loved
son,
a loved daughter
daughter,
who was suddenly married to
a
a
preacher.
preacher.
A preacher of all things. Could have been a doctor, she married a preacher. We have 8 thumbs up. And Sit Red, I'm not gonna ask him the meaning of his name. Hey, beautiful people from Miami, welcome.
But by the way, she did become a doctor.
Yes, she did, she
She's
did.
still got it, and she's now,
And,
all these years later, she's a very successful psychiatrist in Los Angeles.
right, and I know you very well, and I know we could continue this forever, and we've been going almost a half an hour, and I have a couple things I wanna say to you
Sure,
before I
sure.
get on the road, and because
Okay.
I wanna share. So I told you I went to Minneapolis.
Yes.
And I went to Minneapolis to see this person, David Cunningham,
Mm.
who wrote this book, Your Love Does Matter, which I've spoken about before, because when I travel, you know how I hand out coloring pages when I'm meeting people, I say,
Correct.
and yeah, they're in the car right now. And does your kid like to color? And if they say yes, I give it, it says, Your Love Matters. And then at the bottom, there's an ad for David Cunningham stuff. I've been doing that since February. Okay, so he invites you to expand your love footprint in the world by signing a pledge. He says, I hereby pledge to expand my love footprint wherever I go, whomever I am with, and whatever I am doing. And so there's a thelovematterscollaboration.com. And then he also shared this prayer of grace. So the weekend that I was in was called the Awakening Weekend. And it's asking you to awaken we walked out as enlightened masters standing in, for me, light and love. And it doesn't feel much different, and at the same time it feels very different, and it's really beautiful. And so the prayer of grace he has is, may I use these arms to hold the world tenderly. May I use these hands to heal all who suffer. May I use these eyes to see the divine within all people.
Wow.
May I use these ears to listen for the miracle of life. May I use this mind to think of us as light beings. May I use this mouth to create possibility, remembrance, awareness, devotion, and creation itself. May I use these feet to walk in the world and bestow grace on all. May I use this heart to love without conditions. May I use this whole being to anchor the dimension of love on the planet. And that's David Cunningham, yourlovedoesmatter.com. And so
Is that a picture of him on the back?
that's a picture of him on the back. Let's see, I should have a picture of him in here too, from this week. Yeah, I know
Does
it's
he talk
full.
about anything of his his life?
Oh yeah, no, it definitely talks about, well, no, in the book.
Where did David Cunningham go to school? What kind of education
I don't
did he have?
remember that. Here's David Cunningham now with yours truly.
Oh, yeah.
And this is him teaching with his, beside his holy master Saima, Saimaa.
Yes.
Yeah. So he's like a minister for her work as well as what he's doing. And so I had a friend, but she wasn't a friend before. I had a couple of friends who went to his Awakening weekend a year ago or last October, and they brought the light. And so on breaks they were offering people light. That's what I did. Yeah,
But he was offering people light.
No. He taught his seminar.
Okay.
On breaks, two people like me with this precious holy Omitama said, "Let us offer you light."
Okay.
And from there, some of the people from that weekend came again this weekend, but they also, there was a woman there who got his course and said, "Oh, David, Minneapolis needs this course." And because we started this conversation with you saying Minneapolis is such a troubled place. And she also became a light practitioner. So like me, she went to the course. And so we took 4 people to his course this weekend.
I like this just because of some things it says about him. It's saying he was an advocate of LGBTQ rights since the 1970s, losing his first husband, to AIDS in '88, and now being with his current husband for 30 years. David's life demonstrates the profound difference that each of us can take.
Okay, and you're reading it to yourself. People can't hear you.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so David Cunningham has a very deep backstory that would resonate with you. So Edwin Sanders' ministry, the Metropolitan Interdenominational Church, has an HIV/AIDS ministry among it.
HIV/AIDS and a ministry that addresses issues of the ways in which people have short-circuited many of the potentials of their lives by the ways in which they became caught up in the best term to use, being caught up in just say addictive behavior.
Right, okay, so that's right, you have recovery meetings.
Recovery meetings.
Yeah, so people in David's course this weekend some people were recovering too. Bye, Sit Red, thank you. And Rocket White, if you're still here, ha. Yeah, we have 10 thumbs up, and it looks like we've gone cockeyed on your picture back there, but.
Well, let me tell you something that I think would fit right in with what you just said.
Okay.
And that is that I talked a lot about Sumunye.
Mm-hmm.
Sumunye, because of the fact that he did go through a phase where his mom and I divorced for a while. And then, because we divorced when we were 22, I remarried Billy, who I've been married to now for 51 years. When I was
And she is your better what?
my better 3/4.
Yeah, I love that.
I always call her my better 3/4. But the thing that's so interesting about it, as far as Sumunye is concerned, is that Sumunye has a unbelievably wonderful gift for loving.
Mm-hmm.
He
I got a hug the last time I saw him. Amazing.
Billy is as much his mother as the woman
Who bore
from
him?
whose loins he was
Birthed. Yes.
And Billy's as much mother as anything.
Yeah.
But also his birth mother did remarry at one point.
Right.
And that was a marriage that did not last very long. It lasted less than 2 years.
Oh, so she had a long-term marriage with you for 4 years.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Before that, and then now it's on and on the way we are at this point. But we still have, one thing I had to learn and I guess I want this to be in this.
All right.
One of the things that I've
And you're
learned-
trusting YouTube to upload this, because
That's
sometimes
right.
it only uploads 6 minutes or whatever, but yeah.
I learned to be apologetic
Mm-hmm.
because she was such a Gentile and
Gentle.
gentle, soft, extremely learned. And you know, when we were young, when we were like 19 and like we only had 4 years. I bet
Right.
you by the time 19, 20, 21,
yeah.
I bet you in the first 3 years, that was a period. One of the things she did was read the entire Encyclopedia Britannica.
I remember my dad had something like a 1913 or something edition, and the thing ran for like 36 or 51 volumes. It was the biggest one they had.
She
Yeah,
read
yeah, cool.
She read the
Cool.
whole thing
All right,
and was so extremely,
that's amazing.
extremely learned, musically in depth. Because what Mooney and I were talking about just today is how, you know, I am a really deep lover of traditional African American religious music.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah.
I love it. Matter of fact-
Sing us a song and we can go off.
Oh, okay, I'll tell you
If
one.
you sing one that I can sing with you, but I don't know.
Let's see if I can give you one to say with you. Well, you know, I just give you a simple one. You've heard me sing this one because I like it. I use it very often for all kinds of occasions.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just a song that is well known. But there's a version of it.
Mm-hmm.
The version of it that I've come to be so embraced with is the song that is entitled, you've heard it, especially on what our
The second Sundays? No.
our night worship on the New Year,
Oh, okay. Watch night.
on Watch Night.
Mm-hmm.
And it's where we sing that song that,
Oh, This Little Light of Mine.
yeah, but it's the John Work version of it.
Okay.
John Work was the director of the choir at
Hey.
Fisk University.
Cyclops official, very good to see you.
Right.
Okay, so
And-
sing for us.
Okay, and it is, this little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Two things. The next verse is, everywhere I go. The next third verse is, Jesus gave it to me.
Okay.
When Sumbunye came to live with Billy and I, we were on Fisk campus.
Okay.
The widow of the man who arranged that became so enthralled by little Mr. Sumbunye.
The favored grandchild,
And
yes.
he was a great, Sumbunye was always straight A, top of the class.
Right.
And she asked him in one of the first years when he was around on the campus
Right.
to bring her
So,
his, what do you call it? His
his arithmetic book,
yeah, his
his school books,
school book, you know,
his notebook from school to show the work that he'd been
so the
doing.
work he done.
Okay.
So whenever he got his report card,
Oh,
She
she
had-
would.
she said, bring me your report card.
Okay. Oh, beautiful.
And from the first time they did that, now
Right.
when he was a little boy, until
College.
college and beyond,
Uh
every time he would take her report card, she would give him a $1 bill
Right.
for every A that he made.
Sweet.
So through school, he would go take his card over there, so and sometimes he got $15, $20 almost for it. This is work, and she, the house that she died in over there is a historic house on the campus.
A Fisk.
At Fisk. And
this is Fisk University in Nashville, Tennessee.
and she did that in a way that had a heavy imprint
On his, he got that message. But see, the thing, folks, here is it takes a community, it takes somebody else. We have 12 thumbs up, I've never had 12 thumbs up before.
Yeah, he can play almost every one of the major songs in the repertoire of the Fisk Jubilee Singers. That's the same Fisk Jubilee Singers that Jubilee Hall is named after. Jubilee Hall is named after the Jubilee Singers because they went on a world tour, a European tour, as the Jubilee Singers. And when they came back with the name of being this is how Nashville got its name to this day. Music City, USA.
Okay, cool.
And Queen Victoria.
Right, I remember this, okay.
Queen Victoria is the one, that painting that covers the whole back wall. And Jubilee Hall is the first permanent building that was built on a HBCU, or African American campus.
Right, historically black college or university.
That's right.
Okay.
First one built permanently anywhere in the United States.
Wow, the Jubilee Hall.
Jubilee Hall.
Wow,
And that
okay,
picture-
and I wanna thank him, and
Yeah.
Sit Red, congratulations,
Yeah.
tomorrow is his 11th year anniversary of his YouTube channel, you'll have to send me that link.
Yes. So it's a great experience because, I mean, that just shows the imprint on a little boy who grew up on that campus.
In a huge history, in a huge pool of history.
And he loves it to this day. And like I said, he knows the full repertoire. Now, he's 56 now, which puts him at a pretty high age for this. But I would not be surprised if somewhere between now and the time he takes his last breath, that he doesn't end up being the director of the Jubilee Singers at Fisk University.
Well, see, that's one more reason. Okay, so Simonye, if you're watching this is one more reason for you to come back to Nashville, perhaps perhaps take over the slot of the senior servant, and then move over and direct the Jubilee Singers. And we've been going for 43 minutes. I try not to go over like 15 or 20. So I love you guys. Thank you for coming, and thank you, Pastor, for this conversation. And I have a 4-hour drive home. It's already,
Do
So I love you guys.
And Phil, I said thank you for sharing you with me and us for this time.
I will tell him I don't expect him to watch my live stream. I don't think he watches my. I'm going to show you a video. Okay, guys, if you haven't seen this yet, go look at my shorts channel. This weekend, when I was at this hall, okay, so the place that I went, it was in the Pillsbury Mill building. So the mill that is now an artist loft.
Okay.
And it was a quiet room with floor-to-ceiling windows, except on Saturday there was a street fair. And right outside the place where we were, there's loud music. And we had the curtains closed because there was a street fair out there. And then we went out for a break. And I looked out the door, and there's an inflatable thing. Well, first there's an inflatable dinosaur. I've got a short for that. It's got Jurassic Park music. But there's a mechanical bull. Cynthia has never ridden a mechanical bull before.
Oh, no, you didn't.
I definitely did. It's a 2-minute video. You don't want to miss it. I'll be sharing it with him. I love you. Come back and put in the comments. What are you grateful for today? Where are you viewing from? I love you.
Did it bump? It didn't bump.